Let's go, deadlift day. On our way to the Warhouse gym, deadlift day. Also gonna hit some front squats. I was actually thinking about pushing my front squats a little heavy today. I might even just work up to a single. I haven't tested my front squat in months. The last time I did, I think I hit 405. I think that was when I had the Donkey Kong costume on, to be honest. So we might have a little more in the tank there. So see what happens with that. Might work up to a heavy triple on deadlifts. And then I have sets of 8. So that's not very fun, but we'll see how I feel. Top sets will all be conservative. Just kind of want to get an idea for where I'm at. I actually think I found my next meet, which is exciting because it's been a long time. If you don't count the bench competition from this past weekend at the Arnold, but I'm talking full meet. It looks like July 15th might be the comeback. We will see. Over the next few weeks, I should know, because I'm gonna start pushing it a little bit. And I might even get back into low bar squatting. I have to put some real weight back on my back. We'll see how it goes. What's going on, guys? So, figured I'd fill you in a little bit on what happened on this deadlift day. So as you've seen there, I did work up. I hit 365 for a front squat. Just wasn't feeling it. I think I am still not quite all the way back from last week being sick. I feel good, but the weight is definitely feeling heavier than I think it should. So I think after we kind of get this first week back under my belt, I will be back next week to maybe push something a little heavier. But ended up backing down, hitting my sets of 8 with 275. They moved pretty well. And then I ended up moving on to deadlifts, which I also thought I had sets of 8, but it turns out I had a 6x6. Ended up only hitting 5 sets because I was smoked, and working sets were like 495 for 3 sets. Then I dropped down a little bit. I think 475 and 455. I think you'll see a set of the 495 here coming up. Pretty happy with it overall, though. Really high volume day. Probably the highest volume day I've hit in a long time. So that felt good. Seen Austin there. Had him switch to Sumo. He is in a little bit of an off season. I think we're looking at maybe late summer for his next meet. So we're going to be running through about an 8-week off season where we work on some variations a bit more, bring up some weaknesses. So he'll be doing some different movements over the next couple months. I believe this was my 3rd set at 495. Sumo's feeling better and better. More efficient, I think, each week, which is always something I look to improve upon, is my efficiency with each movement. So powerlifting is a skill, believe it or not. So work on that skill and you will move more weight. I'm going to end it here, guys. You'll see Hung. He hits a PR on conventional deadlift, 545 for 3. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you next time.
P-E-N-A.